Hello, this is ResilanBearcat, and welcome to our Apollo Let's Play series of Dyson Sphere Program. Okay, we're picking back up where we left off. And one of the things that we're going to be doing here is going through and we want to automate some production. Now, in the last episode, we increased the amount of oil that's coming in, and we are starting to accumulate a little bit of oil here again. That won't last very long. I'm going to need more, and there is our quantum printing, or our Mark III assemblers. So what we're going to do in this episode is, in order to make, we want to start getting ready for the Dyson swarm. So this is what we're going to do here. So in order to do this, we're going to need graphene production and ramp that up, and we're going to need to ramp up the photon combiner. So in order to do that, we need to pull stone and ship it out and do other things. We've got plenty of iron and other things now solved in the other system, so we can build the Dyson swarm and kind of get that up and going. But on this planet, the first thing we need is we need resources coming back out of this planet to where we can build things. So let's get started. Let's go over here and grab some of the things that we need, and so that we can start setting up larger scale manufacturing. We do have a little bit of photon exciters here, but we're going to need more of those. So we're going to get the things together that we need for this so that we can get a Dyson swarm up and running. Now, first things first, we are going to need miners. I don't know how many miners we have on us at the moment. I have 100 of them, and I'm just going to go ahead and get 200 of those. We've got the belts and other things here. Oh, that wasn't what I wanted. Let's close that back down. Now that we've got this open, max that out, max that out. Should max that out. And I should have more of that. Okay, I'm good on the blue belts. So with all of that in place, we should have what we need. Now we've got some, I've got water here, and water seems to be an infinite resource, and no reason not to throw that away. A little bit of refined oil, other things. We do have our logistics vessels. So we're going to go around this planet, first things first, and put down some more oil extractors. Just so that I've got the extractors set up. They're not going to be doing anything yet, but at least they'll be pulling things out. That was not what I wanted. One stack of those. And then however many drones I have, we will grab some of those, and we're also going to grab some orbital collectors. These are the orbital collectors. We're going to put 10 more of these down in today's episode. And I think we've got plenty. Yeah, we've got plenty of those on hand. So really just need the additional drones. We've got 1,000 drones on us. I think we got plenty of drones. So let's get started. Let's head out and find the oil resources that have not been tapped. Oil and coal on this planet, we want all of them. We want to tap every one of them at this point in time. And I see oil and crude oil and coal right up here. So we literally in this episode want to tap every single one of these resources and get it running. What we'll do is, first things first, let's take that down. We will come, oops, not do that here, get rid of that. We want this in here. Let's see, we'll make this smaller, I think. There's that resource. Okay, and what we'll do here is put down an oil extractor. Like that right there. And then we are going to put down some miners. Not enough resources. That would be because they're all in there. There we go. And I'm going to try to get however many I can get here on these things. There's 6 there. Let's see if I bring this around here. Rotate that again. There's 6 there. Okay, there we go. We've got a whole bunch of these miners down. And then what I'm going to do is, you guessed it, this is going into an interstellar logistics system. Probably start using more of the interstellar stuff and fewer of the planetary logistics systems. So first things first, let's take a belt. Oops. We'll take one belt with this. There we go. And I'll even pull out a few of these as well. There we go. Alright. Now with that in place, we want to run these belts. So this is going to just run down through here and connect in there. This is pretty much going to do the same thing, except I'm going to come up to here and bring it in here. Now these 3 over here, probably run all 4 of those out and onto that belt right there. So let's see what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a green item, and that's not going to... There we go. We'll upgrade that. We'll bring that one in there. That one in there. Those are tighter than I would like for them to be, but that'll be okay. And then I guess I can bring these belts around here. Just use a green belt for this as well. Let's see if I can bring this out to here, to here, to here, here. There we go. Alright, there we go. That's going to bring in 2 lines. And we'll just need to power this stuff up. There we go. And then right there on that corner. And this is going to be crude oil. There's the crude oil. And it's going to be coal. That was not what I clicked. Coal, there we go. I actually do want some space warpers into this facility. I started to say I didn't need any space warpers, but that is not true. I'm going to bring in 200 space warpers, and that, I'm not going to make this remote demand, I'm just going to make this local demand. There we go. I can do 100 of those. Alright, and then we will do some of those drones. Knock it off. Okay, and let's see, we're just going to drop 50 of those in, just like we do a lot of times. So there's our drones. They'll charge up, and they're not to go anywhere unless they are full. And we are starting to get those in there. Let's also get the crude oil coming in. Put that there. And we lost a power station, one of the things. Oh, we got research. The logistics range is higher. So let's, right quick before we do anything else, let's see what else we can research here. Let's start with anything we can do in the upgrades area. Can't do that or that. We can do mass construction, so we'll do that. That's all we can do. We are going to be doing these things soon, so we are going to go ahead and start unlocking some of these things. And there's a whole bunch of these we can do. And that's all. Queue's full. Alright. That just keeps our research running. Won't even require purple research for a while there with all the stuff we're doing. So, okay, we got things coming in here. And this is one of the areas we're going to tap. There is some iron here. I tell you, we've got lots of iron on the other planet. We're not focused on iron today. We want coal. So we got a little bit more coal up here. We got 2 more coal over here. And we've got a belt that's going across the top of it. That's with the crude oil on it. Let's see. We need to run this belt around that so that it's not on it. And that's going to require... that right there. And then what we'll do is we'll break that and hook that in. And then the resources here will take that out. Alright, that has been rerun. I'm not sure that that is actually where I need to rerun that to. Now that I'm looking at it, might need to just take it down here. Alright, I am. Just continue right down through here to here, then change belt types and connect in like that right there. Alright, now it should be out of the way. And we're going to harvest this coal. So let's see what we can do. We can get 6 there. Get 6 there. Huh. This is always interesting about how some of these things are going to populate. So we'll just put these in here, as many as I can get around there. And that's going to create an issue over here still. So I am still rerunning belts. Let's see. Let's take that off right there. We'll disconnect. We'll just disconnect the whole thing and rerun that. Alright, that should fix that. Now we can run this belt over here. Now let's go ahead and put our let's go ahead and put miners here. And in order to get all the way around this, we are going to need to potentially fill in a little bit here. Otherwise it's not going to fit. Alright, that'll get all my miners in there. And we're continuing on with this process. Alright, that'll just do. And we'll put 4 belts up here and 3 up there. So we're going to use the greens again. I'm just going to bring this, let's see, there's a coal there, so I'm going to bring this to right here and join in right there. Whoops, let's see. That would have been nice, but... Well, we're gonna have to go out to there, no matter what we want to do. Okay, we'll join in like that right there. Fine. Alright, let's get power poles and an interstellar logistics system up here. So what we're going to do is we'll come here. I'm not putting the coal in here because we're using the coal other places. What are you not liking? Collides. Oh, it collides with the other belt. So what I will do is, if I bring this right up here, I believe I can bring my other items in from the other side, as well as bring these items in here. So what we'll do is... let's see here. Oops. Reconfigure this a little bit. And of course this is going to be running the wrong way, so I need to reverse it. Okay, and then this right here. Put that in there. And that's going to be coal. And it should be a whole lot of it. This will be remote supply, local supply on coal. Okay, and that's all that's going to be in there. And I will probably leave the... I don't know that I will need any of those kind, but we'll put some in there. Why not? And we want to fill that up. And then we want space warpers. This is going to be one of the ones we do. Oh yeah, we need the local supply for the space warpers. So that's going to be local demand, and it'll go get those. And I don't really want to be sending any of this off anywhere, so this will just be remote storage. And let's hook it all up, and we'll have more coal coming in. So part of the reason we're doing this is that we need lots of coal for the proliferation, and that's one of the items that we need. Proliferation will be is an important part of what we want to set up, and so we are getting configured to be able to do that. Now we need to belt this side up as well. Let's see what we can do about that. Okay, that'll just go across through there. Okay, so that's the 4 of those. And then we've got the 3 up here. Try that again. It's kind of ugly looking. That's better. Then that will go in there. And that'll go in there. Okay. And now we put some power poles down, and we're set. We'll get that there and this up here. And we have a whole lot more coal now coming into our network. And the thing is, we're going to need a lot of coal. And that's one of the things, if we actually look at if we go look at our blueprint, let's get out of that view. Come into here to our blueprint for the late game. We've got a blueprint for proliferation, but the blueprint is going to require 48 coal per second. And so that is a whole lot of coal coming in. Each one of these things that I've set up right now is about 24 coal per second that'll be coming in. So 24, 24, 24. I've set 3 of them up. I'm going to set one more up. We've also set up a couple of oil refineries that are pulling out. We're going to see if there are more coal and oil veins. There's more coal veins down here, so we're going to go get those. And there's a big coal down here, so we're going to go get all of those hooked up, and then I should have enough coal to do what I want to do. So this one is a small vein, but I can get a couple of things on it. Let's see. We need a little bit of space to work. There we go. And now there's only 8 veins here, so if I can, honestly, if I can get 6 there and turn around and get 6 here, we're going to call that good. Let's go over here and do the same thing over here. We will grab some foundations and put some foundations there, some foundations there and there. And this is a small coal as well. At this point, we want it all. So we can get some on that side, and then let's just bring it around here the other way. There we go. That will fill one belt up. Each one of those will fill a belt up. And what we'll do then is we will take this right here onto this line right here and bring it over here. Let's go ahead and oops. And bring that over here like that. Alright. And then let's see. There's 24 coal right over there. So what I'm going to do is put a planetary logistics down here. I'll need a few of those. Let's go ahead and grab out a few of those. And we'll stick planetary logistics right there. And then we'll hook these belts up. Go. This will be, it'll be supply for coal. And we certainly won't need, I'm only going to put 20 drones in here. Tell it to only go if it's full. So that'll be coal being supplied there, and let's go ahead and connect this one in. There is that. There's that and that. And that didn't connect up. Okay, that'll connect it up. Alright, and then we've got this 24 coal over here. Oh, that's already been tapped, so never mind. I thought I had more coal that wasn't being tapped. I do have a crude oil right there that is not being tapped. It's inside my mall, actually. Let's go ahead, and there's stone there that's not being tapped as well. Let's do both of those things. Let's see, crude oil right over here. And we are already taking these things over that, but we're going to have to route them around. Now that is full, can't accept anything else. So what we'll do is we'll do a little belt work here. Prior to taking, instead of taking this up and over like this, we'll instead come to here, run this down through here to here, and then end it there like that right there. And cut the line. There we go. Now that has been routed around, and now we can do an oil extractor. By that, and we will do a tower. And this is going to be short and to the point. There's not going to be much else here. Right across in there like that. And now we just need a power. This will be crude oil, and it will be supply. And once again, we take 20 of these things and drop them in there. That's just the supply. Okay. So that's all of that. And let's see what else is here in this area. I've got copper there, as I saw. I thought I saw more. Now that coal right there is not tapped. I don't know if I would look at that incorrectly or if I just missed it and when I re-looked at it I looked at something different. But there is stone and there's coal right over there, and I'm going to tap both of these things. I will need the stone as well. So we're going to set this up. We are going to set this up in Guarna. English certainly could use a little work here. We're going to just put as many of these in on this stone as we can get, because we will need glass very soon. And we need to get rid of that. Alrighty. There we go. That's about as good as I can do on that particular little spot. Let's see. What is that shipping out? That is already shipping out stone. So I might as well just ship more over there. So we'll do some green belt work here. This will come out to here. Come out to here. This will come out to here. We'll just bring that down here like that. Let's see if I can back that out. And let's see. Okay, then we will bring this to here and right down through here. That'll just join in right there in that joint. It's not exactly pretty, but it works. Okay. Now we do the same thing over here for this. Let's go. Belt that in, belt that in. Pull it, connect that. And then we just want to put it into that tower right there. So in order to do that, what have we got coming across there? That is iron that is coming across right there. So the best thing to do is going to be to, let's see here. And that is not connected in. Look at there. Another miner that is connected up. And I can bring this right down through here and jump over that. So that's what we'll do there. And then this right here, the best way to do this is going to be to take that, is to cut the iron right here and here. Bring that across there. And then jump the iron back in there. And that will produce more stone be shipped out. It was already full, so that's going to be fine. We'll let that do what its thing. There is coal and other stuff in here. I'm going to take the coal and the prisms because I'm going to be using them very soon. Or what I'm doing, I'm going to stick the. I'm going to leave the crude oil in my inventory. I will go empty that stuff soon. I will take the proliferation items. Okay, there we go. And then with that, let's tap this coal vein and that crude oil, and then we'll be done with this gathering portion of this episode. In fact, we're going to be done with the episode at this point. So we'll do this right here and do this coal, and then when we come back in the next episode, we will be using this stuff. There's solar cells. We'll be going to make the proliferation, and then kind of go in and doing our next piece of this giant jigsaw puzzle, which is building the solar cells. But we want proliferation first, so that we can have the so that we have what we need and we can do this in an efficient manner. Let's see, I'm going to need a little bit of more space there. All right. So I'll finish this up and then I'll come back and we will do in the next episode, we will be taking all of this coal that we just did, doing proliferation, and we will be setting up solar cells. I think we'll have everything we need in order to do the solar cells. So we'll see you in the next one. That is all for today's video. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to hit the like button and leave a comment to let me know what you think. Please subscribe to the channel to be notified when new content is available, and check out the link shown here for more gameplay. Take care.